Hey friend, welcome back. This is the Daily Spark. Grab a cup of tea or coffee and let's learn something fun today.
I am so glad to be here with you all. Even though, I have a little confession. I am currently ignoring a massive pile of laundry at home.
Oh no, are we talking about the famous laundry chair?
Yes, it is completely out of control. It started as just one innocent sweater on a chair. Then a pair of jeans joined the sweater, then some towels.
And now the chair has disappeared completely, right?
Now the chair is gone. It's just a huge mountain of clothes. I look at it and I just want to walk away.
That is so relatable. Chores can feel incredibly heavy. They just hang over our heads all week long. They take away your energy before you even start cleaning.
They really do. Learning English can feel exactly like that. You look at a thick grammar book and it feels like a huge chore. It feels scary, like you will never, ever finish the job.
Exactly. You see a long list of new words. You think, I can't do this today. I will do it tomorrow. That fear is totally normal. We hear you.
But here's the truth, friend. English is actually easy. It is not about having perfect grammar all the time.
No, not at all. It's just about connecting with people. It's about sharing stories, just like we are doing right now. It's not about strict rules or stressful tests.
Exactly. We just want to chat with you and make your day a little brighter. And today, we're talking about fixing that heavy feeling at home.
That's right, because nobody wants to spend their whole life doing chores. Today, you'll learn how to clean smarter, not harder, so you can finally get your free time back.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever spent your entire weekend cleaning only to feel like your house is still a complete mess?
Oh, wow, yes. Every single weekend of my 20s, to be honest.
Right? It is literally the most frustrating feeling in the world. You wake up early on a Saturday, you feel so motivated. You drink your coffee, get the mop out, and put on some loud pop music.
Oh, absolutely. You tell yourself, today is the day I finally fix my life. Today, I become an organized person. You feel like a superhero at 9 a.m.
Exactly. You start in the kitchen, you scrub the sink, then you move to the bedroom. But then you find an old photo album. Or maybe you find a book you bought 3 years ago.
Oh no, I know exactly where this is going. You sit on the bed, you start looking at the photos. Next thing you know, it is 4 p.m.
Yes, the music is still playing, but you are exhausted. You're sweating, your back hurts. You're just so tired.
And you finally sit down on the couch to rest. You look around the living room, hoping to see a beautiful, clean space, but somehow there are still shoes and papers everywhere. It looks worse than before.
It really does. It's like the mess didn't go away, it just moved to a different room entirely. I used to do this all the time. I would push piles of mail from the table to the counter.
Oh, I call that fake cleaning. I am a master at fake cleaning. If I have a pile of clothes on a chair, I just move it to the bed. Then at night, I move it back to the chair. It's a terrible system.
The traveling clothes pile. We all have one. But seriously, it steals your whole weekend. You work hard all week, and then your precious days off are ruined by chores.
It feels so unfair. You never actually get to rest and enjoy your home. And I realized something very important recently about why we do this.
What is that? Wait, I think I know. We were never actually taught how to clean efficiently. They don't teach household management in school.
That is a great point. We just copy what our parents did. And my parents' method was just panic cleaning before guests arrived. Quick, Aunt Susan is coming in 10 minutes. Hide everything.
Yes, the classic hide everything in the closet trick, or throwing all the dirty dishes into the oven. I have done that before.
Wait, you put dishes in the oven? That is hilarious and a little dangerous. What if you turn the oven on?
I know, but I was desperate. The problem is that doesn't actually solve the mess, it just hides it. And the next day you still have to deal with it.
Right, you're just borrowing time from tomorrow. So today, we're changing the game completely. No more fake cleaning. No more ruined weekends.
We did some research. We found some incredible tricks that professionals use. These are simple habits that will literally save you hours of wasted time.
You are gonna love these. They changed how I look at my apartment. Are you ready to hear the first one?
I am so ready. Let's dive right into our first big trick. Okay, let's picture this scenario. You sweep the entire kitchen floor perfectly. Nice. I love a perfectly clean floor. Then you grab a wet cloth. You start wiping the dirty counters. Oh no, I see exactly where this is going. Crumbs fall everywhere. Now your clean floor is a total mess again. Oh, it is the absolute worst feeling. You literally just ruined your own hard work. Exactly. I mean, that is the exact opposite of being efficient. So the golden rule is simple, folks. Always start from the top. Start from the top. It sounds so obvious, doesn't it? Well, yeah, but we always forget it in our normal routine. When we say start from the top, how does it feel? Honestly, it feels like a huge relief to me. It gives you one clear, simple starting point. Right, you don't have to panic about the whole room anymore. You just look up, find the highest shelf or light fixture. You spend an hour vacuuming perfectly, then you dust a high lamp. You've been there, right? Too many times. I used to do that constantly. So after you clean the top, what comes next? You work your way down. That is our next key phrase. Work your way down. Let's talk about the feeling of that phrase. To me, it feels like gravity is your best friend. Yes, like gravity is doing all the hard work for you. You don't have to push the dirt around the room. Exactly, the dirt falls down, you just clean it up later. It makes your cleaning routine so incredibly efficient. Saying work your way down feels like following a map. I love that, a map for cleaning your messy house. So here's your practical use it tomorrow tip.
Exactly. The dirt falls down, you just clean it up later. Cleaning your messy house.
So here is your practical use it tomorrow tip.
Next time you clean the bathroom, do not clean the sink first.
Start with the mirror, then wipe the counter.
And finally, clean the floor. Let gravity help you.
Just remember the rule. Start from the top.
And work your way down. You will finish much faster. Faster is the magic word there, honestly.
Right.
Let me build on that idea of saving time. I used to come home from work completely exhausted.
Oh, I know that feeling well.
I would walk inside and look at my living room. Toys on the floor, mail scattered everywhere.
The classic evening dread. It is the absolute worst.
Exactly. I felt like I needed 2 entire hours to clean. So naturally, I just ignored it.
Well, ignoring it is a very popular strategy.
Right? But then a friend gave me brilliant advice. She told me to just set a timer.
Oh, I love that phrase, set a timer. It completely changes your mindset about chores. When you say set a timer, it feels like a game.
It really does. It feels like sweet freedom. You know there's a definite end in sight.
You're putting a hard limit on your hard work.
Exactly. I mean, anyone can clean for 15 minutes.
So what exactly do you do during that short time?
I don't deep clean. I do a quick tidy up.
Let's look at that phrase, a quick tidy up. It feels very light. It feels totally manageable.
You're not scrubbing the bathroom tiles.
Think about that for a second.
A quick tidy up is like a fast sprint.
Right. Deep cleaning is like running a long marathon.
Exactly. You can sprint for 15 minutes easily.
But a marathon requires planning and an entire weekend.
You're just putting stray items back in their place.
It's just a highly efficient burst of energy.
I usually focus on any large flat surface first.
Like the kitchen island or maybe the coffee table.
Yes, seeing a clear surface makes the whole room feel calm.
You don't try to organize the junk drawers.
Oh, no way. That takes way too long.
You just grab the visible clutter and put it away.
It's completely life-changing, you know?
So here's your tip to use tomorrow evening.
Right after dinner, grab your smartphone.
Set a timer for exactly 15 minutes.
Do a quick tidy up with your partner or kids.
And when that alarm rings, you must stop immediately.
Go relax on the couch. You earned it.
Sitting on that couch is amazing, unless you look over and see laundry.
Oh, absolutely. That completely ruins the relaxation vibe.
Which is why a quick dash fails if you run all over the house.
I call that the ping pong effect. You literally bounce between different areas.
No way, it's definitely the butterfly method. You just flutter everywhere aimlessly.
Ping-ponging sounds way more accurate. You hit a wall and bounce back.
Well, listeners, you decide. Are you a cleaning butterfly or a ping pong ball?
Either way, it happens because you get distracted.
Let's talk about how that phrase feels.
To get distracted feels like an invisible magnet pulling your brain away. It is a sudden loss of control. Your attention just snaps.
It feels like driving a car and suddenly turning down the wrong street.
You walk in to organize the primary bedroom.
You're super motivated, but you find a dirty coffee cup.
So you carry that cup all the way to the kitchen.
Then you see sticky crumbs on the kitchen counter.
You grab a sponge, but realize the sink is a total mess.
Exactly. You get distracted. You completely forgot about the bedroom.
2 hours later, every single room looks worse than before.
Honestly, it's the most frustrating feeling in the world.
The cure for this is to focus on one room.
Let's break down the emotion of that phrase.
To focus on one room feels like putting on a pair of blinders.
You block out the rest of the entire world.
It feels like you're fiercely loyal to that one specific space.
You ignore everything outside of that particular doorway.
Even if you find a stray shoe that belongs downstairs.
You do not leave the room. I mean it.
Just toss the shoe into a pile by the door.
Make that strict boundary part of your daily cleaning routine.
Staying put actually requires a ton of mental strength.
It really does. I dare you to try this tomorrow, staying locked in.
For your use it tomorrow tip, grab a large laundry basket.
Keep it right in the center of the room you're cleaning.
Toss anything that belongs elsewhere straight into the basket.
Only empty that basket when your current room is perfectly clean.
It saves you from taking 20 useless trips down the hallway.
That basket trick assumes you only have a few stray items lying around.
Well, yes, but what if the whole coffee table is totally buried?
Buried under thick mail, loose keys, and maybe some random winter socks.
Random winter socks. I know that buried table too well. And here's the thing, even after you clear it off, the surface underneath is always sticky and gross.
Imagine you desperately want to wipe down your sticky dining table.
But there are 5 old magazines and 2 laptops sitting right there.
Plus a half-empty water glass. It's a disaster zone.
You spray the liquid cleaner anyway, you just go for it boldly.
You wipe tiny, awkward circles around those expensive laptops.
You slide a magazine over, you spray that new bare spot.
Honestly, it's total chaos. You're wasting so much valuable effort.
You definitely need the English phrase for the step before cleaning.
You have to clear the space.
Let's talk about the emotional grammar of clear the space for a second.
It feels like a mental bulldozer. It's a very broad action.
Yes, you're not carefully sorting your important papers yet.
You're literally just emptying the area completely, getting it out.
You want to expose the bare surface of the table first.
It feels like hitting a giant reset button for the entire room.
You simply cannot be efficient if you're dodging sticky coffee mugs.
You're just moving wet dirt from one side to another.
So true. Now, picture a super messy living room floor.
You really want to run the heavy vacuum over that rug.
What's the absolute first action you take before grabbing that vacuum?
I bet you pick up the scattered shoes first.
You have to put things away. That's our next key phrase.
How does put things away feel compared to just clearing?
It feels incredibly final. It has a heavy sense of completion.
It's not just shoving a dirty shoe into the corner.
Right. It means walking that shoe into the actual bedroom closet.
Giving the object back to its permanent, proper home.
If you just shift a pile of junk, it stays in your way.
Building this strict habit into your weekly routine changes absolutely everything. You always declutter first, then you actually start scrubbing the dirt. Time for your use it tomorrow tip. Try the strict 2-step rule.
Step 1. Clear the space entirely. Relocate all the random junk.
Right. Step 2. Only then do you bring out the wet sponge.
Never ever mix those two completely different steps together.
It will literally save you hours of frustrated, pointless scrubbing. Scrubbing floors with that sponge is honestly the hardest part.
But here's the weird part about floor scrubbing. You can almost entirely skip it.
Wait, skip it? How is that even possible?
Well, by adopting a rule that is completely standard in places like Japan.
Ah, yes, the golden rule. You simply take off your shoes at the door.
Exactly. In many cultures, wearing street shoes inside is actually shocking.
It makes total sense, you know? Think about walking through a wet city street.
You step in puddles, chewing them, and who knows what else.
You definitely do not want that on your nice clean rug, right?
Never. So let's look at the phrase, take off your shoes.
It's a simple action, but it holds a lot of feeling.
It's not just a polite instruction for your guests.
Right. It feels like drawing a strict, invisible boundary.
You're leaving the stressful outside world entirely outside.
It prevents a massive mess before it even has a chance to happen.
And that mindset leads us perfectly to our next key phrase.
We want to keep the dirt out.
Saying keep the dirt out feels highly protective, like a shield.
You're actively defending your clean home from invaders.
Invaders being mud, leaves, and dust.
If you keep the dirt out, you protect every floor surface.
Your floors stay shiny, you don't have to constantly organize a muddy entryway.
It's pure prevention. Why clean what never gets dirty?
I wish I knew this in my 20s. I used to vacuum daily. Let me guess, you wore your dirty sneakers right into the living room. I did. I brought the dirt inside, then wasted hours cleaning it up. It is a terrible, vicious cycle, honestly. Now I just keep the dirt out by stopping at the front door. It is the ultimate lazy cleaning trick. It saves so much energy. So here's your use it tomorrow tip. Put a small, comfortable bench right by your front entrance. Add a nice little basket for slippers nearby. Make it incredibly easy to take off your shoes immediately. Your floors will honestly stay clean for weeks. All right, it is time to review the vocabulary we used today.
Let's make sure these words really stick in your brain.
We talked a lot about fixing your house. Naturally, we started with the word mess.
You might have heard us say mess when talking about a completely chaotic room.
Think about opening your bedroom door after a very long, tiring week.
Clothes are thrown all over the bed. Heavy books are piled randomly on the floor.
A coffee cup is tipped over. Just picturing that makes me stressed out. That feeling of total disaster is a mess.
It is the exact opposite of clean. Your use it tomorrow example is very practical.
If a friend comes over unexpectedly, you can say, "Sorry about the mess, I haven't cleaned yet."
Next up is the word organize. You might have heard us say organize when we talked about putting things away properly.
Organizing is all about giving your items a permanent home.
Imagine you always lose your keys. Every single morning is a total panic before work.
So you buy a small wooden bowl. You put it near the front door. You only put keys in it.
Now your keys are organized. You arrange them logically so you never lose them again.
Your use it tomorrow example is, "I really need to organize my winter coats this weekend."
Before we hit our next word, let's remember a few key phrases from earlier.
We told you to start from the top. That means cleaning the highest things first, like dusting the ceiling fan.
Exactly. Then you work your way down to the floor. Gravity helps you out.
And we warned you not to get distracted. Do not wander into another room and forget your mission.
Stay focused. Okay, back to our vocabulary. Our next word today is surface.
You might have heard us say surface when talking about clearing off tables.
A surface. Think about running your fingers across a freshly cleaned kitchen counter. That smooth part you touch, that's the surface.
Imagine sliding your bare hand across your wooden dining table.
That smooth, flat area you touch is the surface. Kitchen counters are surfaces. Desks are surfaces.
Your use it tomorrow example is, "Please wipe the kitchen surface after you finish cooking dinner."
Great advice. Our next word today is efficient.
You might have heard us say efficient when talking about saving hours of your valuable time. Being efficient feels amazing. It means you do a task quickly without wasting any extra effort. You might have a routine for getting ready for work.
Think about carrying groceries inside.
Taking 5 bags at once is efficient.
Taking one bag at a time is a waste of energy.
Your use it tomorrow example is taking the express train to work is much more efficient than sitting in heavy traffic.
That reminds me of another phrase we used. We told you to set a timer.
Yes, setting a timer makes you work faster. It forces you to be highly efficient.
Our final vocabulary word today is routine.
You might have heard us say routine when talking about your daily cleaning habits.
A routine feels like comforting autopilot. You do the same actions in the exact same order every time.
Picture your typical morning. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you brew some fresh coffee.
You do not even think about those steps anymore. They're automatic. That's your routine.
Your use it tomorrow example is reading one chapter of a book is part of my bedtime routine.
Before we go today, let's just take a deep breath together. Learning a new language can feel exactly like cleaning a massive, messy house.
It really can. You look at everything you don't know yet. You see all the vocabulary, you see all those tricky grammar rules.
It's like opening a closet that is full of junk. You just feel overwhelmed.
Yes, that is such a good comparison. It really does feel impossible to finish. You just want to close the door and walk away. But remember what we talked about today with our cleaning tricks.
Exactly. You don't have to do it all at once. You just take it one small piece at a time. A little bit today, a little bit tomorrow. Set a timer if you need to.
Just focus on one tiny corner of your English, because the goal is to study smarter, not harder. We want you to finally get your free time back.
I love that. So here's your special challenge for this week. Try using the phrase, quick tidy up tomorrow.
Yes, just say it out loud when you're putting your shoes away, or when you clear your desk. Just say, I'm doing a quick tidy up.
Perfect. And we also want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, what is your absolute worst cleaning habit? I mean, we all have one. Mine is definitely leaving coffee mugs everywhere. I think I have 3 empty mugs on my desk right now.
Only 3? Well, mine is the famous laundry chair. You know, the chair in the bedroom that's covered in half-clean clothes. Do not let your English routine become a mess like my laundry chair.
Great advice. Well, please join us next time.
We're going to talk about something we all fear.
Picture this. You're at a coffee shop abroad. The barista smiles and asks, "What can I get you?"
Oh no, you practiced this sentence 100 times at home.
But now, your mind goes completely blank. You just stand there frozen with people waiting behind you.
I've been that person. Sweaty palms, dry mouth, the whole thing.
We're going to give you the exact tricks to get unstuck in that moment.
This has been the Daily Spark Radio.
See you next time.